I said, income is money received for service rendered. I said, I wasn't promised an income, I was promised a reward. I said, there's no money you can pay me for making the blind see, the deaf hear, the dumb speak, and raising the dead to life. I said, I'm waiting on my reward, and if you're still around when I get it, then you can tax that. I'm telling you what I told them, brother. They said, well, don't you make money? I said, the Muslims take care of my expenses, sir. Where did you get that suit? Did you buy it? I said, no, sir, it's a used suit. My brother brought it to me. Well, don't you take your wife out to a restaurant? I said, yes, sir, I do. I go to the Muslim restaurant and I don't have to pay for it. Well, sometimes don't the people come and squeeze some money in your hand sometime when you preach good? I said, sometimes they do that, yes. But when I put that reward on him, you have to tax that if you're still around. He told me get the hell out of his office. I said, I'm going, sir. I'm going. The government sent me a greetings. Told me I was inducted into the army. Come down and get my physical. I was on my way to Korea. The hell I was. Not me. I don't fight for this enemy. I fight for God. Yeah. Jesus would not approve of me being in the army of the Romans. Would he? I went right on down with my friends. They said, man, we going. I said, you going? I said, I ain't going nowhere. I'm just telling you what I did. I'm here. I ain't never been in no service. Ain't gonna be in none. Too old now. My prayer, my sacrifice, my life, and my death is for God. When I went to the armed place, all my friends, they said, you got to go take a physical. I said, not me. Said, what do you mean, not you? I said, I'm not going to let you stick me with no needle. It's against my religion for me to do any bodily harm to myself. I'm telling you what I told him. It was weak, but I told him. I didn't have as much sense then as I have now. I could have figured something better to tell you. But I knew he wasn't going to bring me in there until he could take some blood from me, and I wasn't giving him no blood. I said, I'm not going to do no body. Well, we're just trying to see if you got syphilis. I said, I ain't doing nothing to get no syphilis. I wasn't fornicating. I wasn't committing adultery. I ain't got no syphilis. Well, we got to see. I said, you ain't seeing here. They had to call the adjutant general. He wanted to see me in his office. I went to his office. When I got there, he was reading the rule book because he had this covering and no rules. All niggas do is obey white folk. I don't obey no damn white man. If he ain't telling me what God want me to do, to hell with the white man. And that's the kind of mind you better get, brother. You don't have to obey him when he call you. You just scared of him. Adjutant General looked at me and said, look, what is your religion? I said, my religion is Islam. I'm a Muslim. He said, get the hell out of here. I'm gone. I walked out, I saw my friend. He was getting on a bus. And I waved at him. Say, you should have followed me. Say, I'm following the Christ, man. I don't know about you, but it takes courage. Now I'm going on up in the air. I got my rocket. You got to be tested by the people around you. People that are supposed to be your friends. And some of them will pull you down because they don't like it if you're too strong. If you want to fast for 3 days, somebody will offer you some food because they want to test you. They don't want to fast, so they don't want you to fast. So you say, no, I don't feel like eating. I'm fasting this weekend. And so for what? Why are you fasting? You trying to lose weight or something? People don't just fast because they fat. They fast because it's a spiritual discipline that allows us to get control of ourselves. Yeah. You got people all around you to try to tear you down. But your rocket got to be lit. And I went on past that. Malcolm was my teacher. Malcolm was my friend. Malcolm was a second father to me. But when Malcolm deviated from the path of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, I was put in the valley of decision. I had to choose between my friend and my teacher. It was painful. I chose my teacher naturally. And I had to say so long to my friend. Malcolm was pulling on me to go with him. I said, no, I can't go with you. I got to go on with Elijah. My brother is gone, but I'm here. And my rocket is lit. And now I come to the government of the United States and the Jews that control things. Now I'm up in the air. Now I'm meeting the real devils. Now they're all down there in Washington. You ain't got to them yet, but I'm there with them now. And they'll never defeat me. Not as long as I'm in God and God is in me. They can't calculate the strength that I have, because to calculate my strength is to calculate the strength of God, and they ain't got no machine to calculate his strength. I'm telling you, man, if you want to be something, let God come into your life. And God ain't no spook, he ain't no spirit. He's a real live human being in whom is spirit and wisdom. And God came to us in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, the one that was to come to seek and to save that which was lost. The real Jesus of your book is not a man that lived 2,000 years ago. If you look 2,000 years ago, that was not the time for the fulfillment of that Jesus casting out devils. He was 2,000 years too soon. Yeah. This is the time. And the real Jesus Christ is on scene. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Yes, sir. He raised a man from among us that only went to the 4th grade of school, but he was the most powerful black man to ever walk among us. And that man that God, in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, the original man, the living Christ, raised up. Christ means with the power to crush the wicked. We can't be crushed by the wicked. On this rock I build my house, and the gates of hell will not prevail against it. It ain't talking about no church. It's talking about a people and a nation that will never be destroyed by the power of the wicked. We are here, brothers and sisters. We're going to be here. God is with us. Isn't that beautiful? His name shall be called Emmanuel. God is with us. I like that. Elijah means God is present. God is present. He's with us. Jesus means God lives. He's here. He's in a man. You looking in the sky for a blonde-haired, blue-eyed cracker to come.